Hi there, I just finished this one and I have to say that I completely enjoy every page of it. It's amazing, as you can see, is Daughter of the Pirate King by Tricia Levenseller, and I have to say that it's amazing what she created in this one. It's her first book, and I have to say that I love how fresh it is. And basically, what I love is that we have a main character that's a female, and she's a strong, and she knows what she wants, and she isn't afraid of being being herself. Well, she's a bit afraid of being herself because she's not exactly fully human. What I mean by that, you're going to have to read this one to find out what she really is. And but I have to say that I love how strong she is, and you know that I'm always talking about inclusion and representation and all of that. And for me, having a main character that's a girl, that's strong, that knows what she wants, that isn't afraid to prove herself, for me, it's something very revealing because for so long we had main characters who were actually sidekicks to the guys, or there was a very capable woman, and then as soon as the guy arrives, he's the one that saves the day because she realizes that she's nothing without him, and it was a bit bleh. So I'm happy when we have these strong female leads that know how to save the day. It doesn't mean that they cannot fall in love or cannot enjoy the company of men, but it means that they know that they are able, that they don't need a man to make them whole because they already are, and if they choose to be with a man it's because they want to, and it has to be a relationship where the man actually empowers them, not diminishes them. So I love that. I'm getting ahead of myself. We have here our main character. She's called Alosa, and as the title says, she is the daughter of the Pirate King. And she is sent into this mission inside the ship of the enemies because she has to retrieve. I did that. I don't know what I did that because they are actually her enemies. She has to. She plans this strategy in which she's kind of kidnapped, put into this other ship because she wants to search the ship because it has some kind of map, and when you have like the three pieces of this map, there is like this great location that's revealed to you, and I'm going it's it's a place with lots of riches and lots of things. So being the daughter of the Pirate King, she is going to go into this other ship pretending that she is a prisoner, so she can, as I say, so she can search for the part of the map that these guys have. But she spends lots of times in the ship looking, and that brings her closer, or allows her to get to know the guys who man the ship. And one of them is Riden, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. And he is a very special character because I love the banter that these two have, how they actually fight with each other with swords and whatever, and they know how to be gentle, and it's amazing the relationship that they have, these two characters. It's not insta love at all, and I love how it grows on you. And yeah, I don't want to say much more about the plot because basically, yeah, as I say, it's Alosa looking for the map, but there's lots of twists and surprises that you aren't expecting that are going to come up, and I want you to be as surprised as I was when I was reading the book. I have to say that I love how fast and how action packed this one is. It's like you are constantly reading and you are thinking it cannot get worse. I don't know what more can happen, but it can get worse for Alosa, and even more things can happen. And it's like it never slows down. It's always happening something. There is always some action to be had. There's also some mystery to uncover. And when you have these moments in which our characters are relaxed, you are thinking about the things that they are thinking. Alosa is a very amazing character. She's also complicated because she has been raised by someone with a lot of power that wasn't afraid to teach her very roughly. And I love how she finds herself thinking, maybe he did abuse me, but he made me as strong as I am. And I love how she begins to question if that's the only truth that there is. And I also love that she keeps hinting during all the book that she has this big secret, and we are going to get a revelation about what the secret is in the book. I'm not going to say anything about it. And I love how she feels and how she thinks, and I love that she is kind of feeling something for Riden, but she's always like, no, that cannot be, no. But I love how she realizes that maybe she's feeling something for him. And also I love Riden because she's this amazing character. She's this this pirate who is not what you will expect, because he knows his place. He's not above playing games with her in order to get the information he needs. But at the same time, he's very caring, not only of Alosa, but he loves his brother, which I don't understand, because Draxen, it's like just the contrary of what he is. And I love how he feels himself attracted to Alosa, and there's a moment in which he's thinking that maybe she has bewitched him, because it doesn't make sense. But I love how they keep on digging deeper on their relationship, and they find things that bring them together. And I love how he can see beyond the mask that Alosa wears, and I love how he can see her for what she is, or because there's moments in which she undergoes some kind of changes, and I love how he can see through her and see the real person that's behind all of the mask and all of the ploys and and all the games. And there's lots of main characters and also secondary characters which I have loved, because it hints that they are going to have very important place to part in the upcoming book. One of the things that you have to do when you read this one is read the second one, because it ends. I mean, all the story just grabs nicely, but you need the second one, because this story concludes in the second one, and now I will have to wait to get it, and I cannot wait, because this book was amazing. It was very cheeky, it was very funny, it was very fast-paced, and as I say, I love all this idea of having this crew of female pirates. I don't know how to speak today. Braving the seas and just looking for treasures. And I love this idea of there's going to be sirens and mermaids and all of that. And it's amazing how well the world building in this book works, how it all falls into place. And I love this presence of magic into the book, of having this set of abilities that no one knows about. And I have to say that I completely believe them. I mean, yeah, you will have to read the book to know what sets of abilities I'm talking about. But let's say, as I said at the beginning, that Alosa is more than human. And I did love how Tricia created all the magic and the things that surround her, because as I say, it's very believable. So yeah, pick this one up because you're going to love it. And yeah, have the second one handy, believe me. Thank you for watching. Bye.